Hey, how's it going, everybody? Welcome back to Cities, Skylines, Airports, the series, which is probably going to be mistitled for a long time because you don't really get cool-looking airports in Cities, Skylines right at the start. So, welcome back. Welcome back. Today, we're building a park. Well, today we're starting by building a park. We might do some other things. It depends on how crazy into detailing I happen to get. But we're going to be building Laurel City Park, which is going to be filling up this entire corner of what is a hamlet. What are we right now? What exactly? We're a tiny town. We're a tiny town. We're almost a boom town, which is great. And that's when we get wait. That's when we get airport areas? Hold on a minute. Can I start building airports when we're a boom town? Is that a thing? I want to say it doesn't look like it's a thing. I don't see anything that would tell me that I can actually build an airport, but we get buses, we get public transport, and that's at least something. That's part of the way towards getting an airport. What is a plane but a bus with wings, right? So that was more poetic than I meant it to be. Point being, we'll get there eventually. Right now, I do just want to build a bit of a park. I want to build something that's kind of cool looking. I don't necessarily think I'm going to, well, I was going to say I don't think I'm going to put any like official entrance on this, but actually, and I know I just placed all of those, I know I just placed all of those, but I think what I want to do, if I can for the life of me remember how to actually build a park, because it's completely leaving me, there we go. What I want to do is I want to come down here, I want to put an entrance, and then we do the additional entrances like, not in park area, I disagree, but okay. I want to do the additional entrances like this. And then this one over here, apparently I need to expand the park area just a smidge. So we'll go like that, I guess. It's not the neatest, but it should. What do you mean not in park area? Okay. All right, cities. I see what we're going to be doing today. We're going to be playing it that way. There we go. So I want to do that. I want to use my normal sections of park path, and we'll go something like that. And that gives us, wait, why are those ones... Why are those entrances down there? How have I done this? That's not where those were supposed to... They were supposed to be like here. I'm actually... Okay, we're gonna need to fix that, because that was not at all what I intended to do. So, if these guys... Wait, why are these not... Oh, no. Oh, no. I think I might have encountered a bug. Hold on a minute. Wait. No. Okay. Oh, they do delete. Okay, so they can be deleted. I think my game might be having some problems. Okay, that's fine. Because I can use move it, right? So I can select it with move it and then just hit delete. And it all goes away. So you're gone. Now I just need the actual entrance there. And now the park is fine. So let me put the paths back in. Let me fix the zoning that I totally messed up here. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on a minute. Zoning, oh, it has updated. Okay, that's good. That would have been a little bit disastrous if it didn't, but there we go. So that's all nicely updated. That gives us a nice border for the edges of the park, I suppose. I was going to have those paths going through the middle, but I don't think I'm going to bother now because it was a total pain to put these ones in. And I guess what we'll do is we'll just use a regular park fence from here to there. And if I could turn collisions off for just a second... I think I can do that fence without actually affecting the zoning, and I absolutely can. There we go. So there's one right there. We want to do one just there, and we want to do one just there. And I'm not 100% sure that I want to completely outline the park in all of these fences. I don't think I necessarily need to do that. I think this bit probably could be. I don't know. I'm actually not sure. Because to be completely honest, this is mostly going to end up being a... Well, it's probably going to end up being very much a whole area of trees, isn't it? It's a park by me, after all. Although that actually works really nicely. And if I could put some things on that, like a plaza... Ooh. Oh, now we're talking. Now we are talking. Let's... Is that central? I don't really know. I want to say that that's like roughly central. It doesn't look terrible, so I'm gonna go with it. And then in terms of other things, we could do like a little something something just up here. Maybe right on that corner, I guess. Maybe another one right on, say, oh, I don't know what way I've laid these out. Oh God. Maybe another one sort of right on that corner is a bit of an idea. And then what else have we got? We've got restrooms. All right. So the restrooms can kind of go there. And I guess, I don't know. I guess there. I don't know if those match, but that'll do. That seems fine. That'll bring people into the park, right? That'll turn the park into a little something. It's actually making money as well, which is great. I wasn't really expecting it to. So now, my simple question is this. Can I get this to work? So does this line up? Not really. That's slightly frustrating. So you come straight out like this and go to there. Ah, there we go. So that's what I'm looking for. That's actually quite nice having it fenced off on that side. I like the idea that people can kind of like drive through this bit. And now we get to do the fun thing and throw in some of the creator trees, right? We get to throw some of these new guys in here. These aren't custom. These are in the thingy pack that came with airports. Well, it didn't come with, it's a separate thing. But point being, I love me some good trees. As you very well know if you've been watching this channel for 5 minutes, I love a good tree. So kind of keen to cover this area in a whole bunch of trees, especially since they actually look really friggin' good. So we'll put one like there. We'll go ahead and get one like here as well. We'll try to kind of blend this together a little bit because the plaza does ever so slightly stand out. So we'll maybe do, I don't know, some nice kind of dense trees around the plaza just to kind of bring it together a little bit. So something kind of like this. I think that looks okay. Definitely looks overgrown, but that's all right. We'll do like a nice big tree there. And then what I want to do, I want to get my purple tree. I want to get a purple tree right in the middle because it looks great. Absolutely love the purple tree. I'm here specifically for that tree. That tree gives me life. Which again, if you've watched this channel for 5 minutes, oh boy, that means a lot. Right. Let's not spend forever on this park because I'm really at risk of doing that. Let's put some stuff in here just to kind of like detail some of the corners a little bit because I don't want this bit to be crazy overgrown. So we'll do a little bit of like some bushes. Oh, it leveled up. We'll do some bushes and stuff like that around here just to kind of, you know, give it a little bit of nature. We can do some nice flowers like this. Get some nice flowers there as well. We'll do some nice flowers kind of in these spots and there. And I think we'll go for a little bit there and a little bit there. And I think that looks okay. It's not crazy fancy, but once we start getting taller buildings around it and fill up some more of this space, it'll look good. And that's what I'm looking for. So let's go ahead and get more residential in here. Let's get this space and this space to build up a little bit. We'll go for this space and this space. And I guess this bit as well, since we do have the demand for it, we might as well just sort of get it going. And why are my brush options not going away? How do I get my brush options to go away? Because I want them to go away. That might be stuck on the screen. I have a horrible feeling it is. If I grab like a, yeah, no, I think that's here to stay. Not quite sure what to do with this. It doesn't seem to want to vanish. So if I place you, I can place a lot of you. I can get rid of a lot of you. Ah, there we go. All right, lovely. Garbage. Garbage still seems to be a problem. Can I have a little bit of a look at garbage processing is terrible right now. Let's throw another recycling center in there. See what we can do to improve that whole situation. And I'm also noticing that all of this residential has already built up and we still have demand. We also have demand for industry. And I did mention I was going to sort out industry once I get the terrain tools. So let's just hit this with a bit of a smoothing brush, just so the roads are a little bit less silly. And we'll come in here. We'll bring this guy out. And to be completely honest, can I see what resource is underneath there? Ore. Okay. Okay. Can we do ore industry right now? No. We need 2,800 people. We're nearly there, actually. So I think if I just go ahead and do some industry there, and maybe a little bit of industry like this as well, that'll probably get rid of some of the demand that we have, which is going to be good. That'll potentially drive up the population a little bit, although we don't have much in the way of available zoning, which is a bit frustrating, but I guess what we're going to end up having to do is we're going to have to bring some roads out this way, which is fine. That is totally okay. I'm just not 100% sure how well it's going to work. Not 100% sure what kind of layout I want to go for with all of this. Although I guess the easiest thing to do would be a simple little road that never mind. That doesn't line up anywhere near the way I thought it would. That's going to be rough. That is going to be a bit rough, but we'll figure it out. Let's bring that road down there. No idea why the terrain keeps getting cut into like that. It might be because I've got straight slope on, actually. That'll probably do it. So if I go back and I don't have straight slope on... No, it's still... All right, I don't care. It's whatever. Let's bring some roads through here. This will give us a little bit of an expansion. But what I can also do is make them various one-way roads so that they all kind of run into each other in whatever way they got to run into each other. Which means this bit's also going to be one way and that bit goes away. So that should be fine, right? That should be a decent little expansion, I guess. I would be tempted to do similar right there. And then this will probably be the start of its own little district as well. Just so we can really control what traffic's going to be doing. Because we don't want traffic to be going through these smaller roads when they should be sticking to avenues. So we'll take it off of there. And it'll probably come off of there as well. But for now, Kent District can be its own thing. In fact, we need 5,500 people for city planning. Never mind. Okay. Let's get some commercial along here. Let's throw some residential into all of here. And, oh boy. Now that should not be residential. That should be commercial. And then I guess technically this should be commercial as well. And this should be residential. That seems fine. That actually seems okay. We can also bring a pipe over here and completely cover that area immediately. And that will probably fill up really, really quickly. Now, what are you guys complaining about here? Not enough educated workers. Right. Elementary school availability is okay. It could definitely be better. So let's throw an elementary school. I kind of want to put it on the road. I do kind of want to put it... Sorry, the road? Of course I want to put it on the road. That's how City Skylines works. I want to put it on like the avenue, but I think the best thing to do is potentially going to be to put it on like this one or this one. Or even down here. I kind of want to put two of them like back to back. So like there and there. And that'll be really good. So capacity for elementary schools is 900 now. And if I increase the budget, that's going to be even better. We're also a boomtown. Great. Okay. We'll deal with public transport in just a second. I think getting a high school in here as well is going to be a great idea. So let's throw a high school onto the avenue. I think that's probably where we should be putting that. And let's also get a taxi depot because we can. So I'm going to throw a little taxi depot just there. And I'm going to start throwing taxi stands just on either side of the high school because I think it, fills up the space nicely. It looks all right. And we're also going to want a bus depot. We also have airport areas, which is terrifying because by the looks of it, if I build the airport area, we can build an airport. So what I said at the start of this episode about this potentially not having an airport anytime soon is potentially a lie. Because I'm pretty sure I have room for... Oh, we could build it on the other side of the river. Oh, we could build an airport. Oh, God almighty. All right. Well, we even have room for a bridge over here, so we're probably building an airport soon. I'm not complaining. I'm not annoyed at that. I wasn't expecting to build an airport that quickly, but it's whatever. Let's get some public transport in here. Let's get some buses. In fact, I almost want to go with trams. I'm tempted. I'm actually really tempted to go with trams as well, because it's just different, isn't it? It would just be it'd be a bit different. You know what? Let's do it. Let's do trams. I haven't done trams in cities in what feels like forever. So I guess depot right there. I'm not really sure how this is going to work, but we'll figure it out. There'll be trams right down here. Trams right around, oh boy, here. Oh God, trams at a roundabout are going to be, that's going to be kind of hellish, isn't it? That's going to be something. I might, oh, wait a minute. If I ever upgrade this roundabout to, oh no. If I ever upgrade this roundabout to have more lanes, this idea is going to fall apart very, very quickly. But for now, I'm going to allow it. Just because it's kind of silly. That's the only reason I'm going to allow this. Now, I think what I'll do is I'm going to bring them around this outer road. This is also costing me a lot of money. Costing me a hell of a lot of money. Do I want to take a loan to do this? I guess I might as well. I mean, we're making money. It's not the end of the world, but you know, we'll take the loan. We'll bring you down here. We'll do this, this, and this, and that gives us a loop now, which is great news. But I think what I'm also going to do is bring some trams through here. Ooh, I need collisions to be off. Hold on a minute. There we go. So no collisions for any of that, because I want to keep my fences. We'll bring them down, and then they're going to go through here as well. And then one-way road, one-way road. All right. So that gives us room for a tram loop. Let me pause and let me figure out what I'm going to do. So I want trams that go from here. I want them to go there. I want them to stop in front of the high school. And I'm just going to have them loop around like that, because eventually that's going to be useful, right? Eventually that's going to be a thing. And then I guess what we also do is have one that goes here, have it go to the same stops, but this time it's going to go like around all of this. So that's a thing. And then we can kind of have one that goes in the, oh, we can't have it go in the opposite direction because it's a one-way road. Ugh. Okay, so that means that this needs to be a tram road, and so does all of this. So all of this is now a tram road as well. I might deeply regret this. I really, really might deeply regret this. But for now, we're going to just have some fun with it. So we'll bring this all around. We'll have a stop right there, and stop right there. And that'll be whatever it is. That's fine. I don't have any custom vehicle models for trams at the minute, and I'm not going to bother with the colors or names because this is all going to get replaced at some point anyway, but it's a form of public transport and there's people wanting to use them, which is great news. That's actually fantastic. Okay. Oh, that's kind of exciting. That's actually kind of exciting. I'll tell you what I want to do. I want to go into Traffic Manager. I want to go to Junction Restrictions, and I want to make sure people are actually entering these junctions, because they will sit back if there's a lot of traffic and they don't need to. So do not sit back. I need you to be set up correctly, which I think you now are. Kind of hard to tell. I need you to be set up correctly. I need you to be set up correctly. And I think the rest of it's fine. So yeah, I think my trams will work. It's going to take a little bit for them to kind of get into the swing of things, but I think they'll work. And that's about all I need them to do, is sort of vaguely work. So what was it I needed for that, the ore, I've got the ore industry. Ooh. Okay. So what that tells me is I need to move my current batch of industry. So let's just sort of shift it along a little bit. In fact, let's not. That was a really sudden change of heart there for me, but what I'm actually thinking I'm going to do is, I mean, I'm going to shift it, right? I'm going to shift it down to like here. But what I'm also thinking is I'm going to leave this gap intentionally so that the ore industry is kind of in its own space, because I think that would be kind of cool. And that kind of has me thinking that I could maybe do something a bit like this. I don't, So what about here? Is that 20? I think that's 20. So if I go 20, I don't know if that is 20. But if I do that, that's not quite 20. But if I do that, which for some reason looks like that, we could potentially have like a way for traffic here to almost get around the industrial areas, which I feel like that would be a good idea. Well, not get around. You still have to deal with this one, but you can kind of like take a right onto this avenue and go that way and not have to drive through a bunch of industry if you're going wherever you're going. So I think that's kind of what I'm wanting to do there. Also smooth all this out because it looks ridiculous. So there we go. Just hit that all with a nice smoothing brush a little bit. There we go. Just a little bit better. And yeah, I think I'm going to treat that as like a little bit of a bypass for any traffic that wants to use these roads right now, which there isn't really much of or any of other than the trams, but that's fine. And I guess what I'm also going to do, well, I'm going to have to move the power lines, but I'm going to have to get rid of all of this industry. So all of this needs to go. I'm going to keep the tram depot where it is, but the recycling centers, I'm going to put them kind of right there, sort of central. We can do a power plant, a coal power. Do I have a better power plant available? No. Okay. So we'll move the coal power plants to there and to there. We can move the taxi depot to be, I guess, here. We can move the inland water treatment plant to be, well, I'm not actually sure on this one. Let's do a little something. Let's do a little bit of this and a little bit of this. We'll move this guy because we're going to need to expand this at some point as well. In fact, let's expand that now before, yeah, sewage treatment actually does need expanded already. So this will be fine. We'll bring this sort of up and around. We'll connect it across there and we'll connect you straight through the middle. So that'll keep those good. And then all this kind of needs shifted a bit. So let's take a look at what's going on. We've got all of this space to play with. So if I just go ahead and say that this is all industrial zoning, it'll build up, it'll give us a power connection, so that's no longer an issue. And I guess what I want to do is take out these roads for a moment. I also want to take out that road. I don't think we need it anymore. And I think my plan here is going to be as simple as this. I'm going to go... What distance did I go here? 1280. So 1280 and 1280. We'll cut across like that. And this is just going to be an ore industry area. This bit and this bit will be for ore industry. So if I go in and I say paint industry area, we can expand it into that space as well. But for now, we'll keep it relatively small because I don't think it needs to be too crazy in terms of size. So we have the Dale sector. And then what we're looking for is the main building, which can go there. And that gives us a small ore mine, sand storage, and an ore grinding mill. Doesn't look like much, does it? It doesn't look like it should be on an avenue with trams in front of it. But it's fine. We'll do the mines, I guess. I've also realized there's like a lot of things I can customize with this. I can do placement roadside, flattened terrain on, full gravel off, full pavement off. If I do control P, that's pavement, control G is gravel. What does it look like with full gravel? mind it. Let me get rid of you for a second. Just let me go back. Flatten terrain is on, so ooh, that is Control F is find it. Today I learned. I should know that. I've known that shortcut for years. Yeah, I don't know how to turn off flatten terrain on this, to be honest. Oh, Control T. All right, well that works. Okay, I don't think I want the gravel either. So if I do that and I do that, it's gonna be full gravel regardless of what I do. Apparently, we can put a third one there. Looks a bit weird, but I don't hate it. And then we've got, what else have we got back here? We've got the, what is this? The ore grinding mill. Let's do 2 of those. Not enough money. Oh yeah, money's an issue, isn't it? How much? How much for this? 20,000. Okay. All right. Yeah, maybe I should have paid attention to how much that actually was, because 20,000 is a lot of money. But for now, I'm just going to do this. I'm going to put a little path in there so people can walk through. And I'll put a little bit of a path there. And we'll do a little path there. And I guess we'll wait until the other mill is in there, and we'll do another one. And then these guys are all going to need power, which they absolutely don't have right now. So let's do this. That's going to give all of that power. That industry area should now be working. I imagine it's going to be quite busy, but I would also imagine it's going to make me money, which is what I want it to be doing. So that's good. That's a good little start. And then all of this space. Oh, you know what I don't have? I don't have death care. I also don't have auto bulldoze. I need to get that mod. I also need to get death care because people are, they're dying to get into cemeteries. I don't know where to put this. That's kind of the pickle that I'm in right now. But looking at it, I do wonder if I did this and say this, can I get a little cemetery in there? I actually can. And I don't mind that. And neither do the people that live here, which to this day, I've been saying this for how many years? 7. It'll be 7 years this March that City Skylines has been out, and I've been saying this same thing for 7 years. It's still weird to me that people in this game like living next to cemeteries. Because, and I have, oh, you know what? I'm going to say this once, and this is going to apply to the entire series. I will have probably said this before, right? That applies to everything I'm going to say in this entire series. I will have probably said it before. But the point I'm getting at is that my aunt used to live in a house when she was, I think, in university, that was a couple of streets away from a cemetery. And it was never not a bit weird. It was never not a bit weird. Because it just, I don't know. I was never a fan, to be honest. I've never really been a fan of cemeteries. It's not, you know, I don't think it's something, I just don't understand why people in this game are excited about it. I don't get it. Anyway, maybe it's just death care in general that they're happy about. I'm probably reading too much into it, but I've been rattling on about this for nearly 7 years, so I'm gonna continue to rattle on about this for presumably another however many years. We'll see. It's gonna be a consistent thing. That is the constant of this channel, is that I will always, and I do mean always, find something to complain about. Unless it's the end of a video, in which case it is, I will, as always, see you next time. But we'll get to that. That bit's still that bit's still coming. We'll get to that shortly. Let me see here. Can I buy some tiles? How much for this tile? 3,400. Okay. I'm going to buy it. I'm going to buy that one. Because very specifically, I want to replace this highway with a 2-lane highway rather than a 3-lane, because we don't need the 3 lanes. And then I can replace all of this. I can replace all of this. And I can suddenly make my roundabout that little bit better. Wait. No, I can't, because I've got tram lines on it. I can't do anything with the roundabout because there's tram lines on it. Okay. Can I do... Oh, now hold on a minute. Now hold on a minute. Now this looks terrible right now. And I know this looks terrible right now, but I might be onto something here. There is a distinct chance that I'm onto something here. I've also used the wrong types of road. I'm well aware for the trams there. What I was actually looking for was the specific tram tracks, which are fortunately a little bit thinner. Okay. Can I make this work? Can I make this work? I am not sure. I'm not. Oh, I absolutely can. I just need to somehow, like, I don't know. I don't really know what I need to do. Gotta be completely honest. I feel like these need to be brought out a bit, right? These guys need to be like there. So this just needs to be a steeper angle is basically what I'm discovering. Okay. That, I need this to work. I do need this. Oh wait, but then trams crossing here are going to break up the roundabout. Ugh. Oh no. What if I raise them up? What if I, hold on a minute. What if I like go here, grab that node, and I'm like raise it to say that height, and then we elevate these guys. We do the same here. What if we say bulldoze you for a second, elevate this bit, and we do something like this and this, right? It's not perfect. It's absolutely not enough money. Are you kidding me? It's absolutely not perfect, but that's all right. We'll do this. So the trams are elevated. That's good, right? That's a good start. We'll grab these nodes here. We want everything to be the same height as that one. So the steepness is a little bit different as well, but that's, again, okay. Let's bulldoze you. Let's bring a section of track out here and like this. So technically, the trams are still working, right? That's important step number one. Technically, the trams are working. Now, here's what I'm thinking. And this is where we're going to get a little bit redundant and a little bit silly. I want to do this. And the reason I want to do this is because it's just going to look kind of cool, right? It's going to look kind of cool having like a raised roundabout for the trams in the middle of the existing roundabout. I like that a lot. I like that a lot. I'm going to make this work. I don't know how, but I'm going to. So let's object height right there. That's probably tall enough. We'll go a little bit higher. And now I want to just raise, or rather lower, this entire road roundabout so it's all kind of the same height as well, because it's a little funky right now. It's on a bit of a slope. So we'll go ahead and fix that so it is all nice and even. So grab all of these nodes and basically object height right about there. So now it's nice and even. I just need to fix these intersections. That's all I need to do. I also need to probably sort out priorities of traffic, but yeah, probably the intersections first. And that's going to be tricky because I'm not really 100% sure how I'm going to do that. But I guess, I would guess, if I was to go from here. Oh boy. Oh boy. Let me pause. Let me pause while I figure this out. We need the scaffolding back in the middle for sure. But then my thinking would be if I can get a perfect, like, 45-degree road right here, which is going to be very difficult because I don't think I can get it perfect. But if I can do that, and I can do that, and then I can do this, and I can do this. If I can get those, so say we take you away, and I go in and I grab this section of road and I do that. Now that is not ideal, but it lets me do that. And so what the thinking here is that I bring this guy in. And it's not gonna work. You can maybe see where I was trying to go with this. It hasn't worked. I'm going to make it work. It's that simple. I'm going to make this work. I don't know how, but I'm going to make this work. Unless I could just get rid of the roundabout, but I don't really want to do that. I don't know. Let's figure this out. Let's do this properly, because there's definitely a way to do it. So what we're gonna need is a bit of road that goes, say, here, bit of road that goes there, bit of road that goes there, bit of road that goes there, and then these guys just need to connect like that, right? That's all they need to do. That's the entire setup. Is that. So if I get rid of these bits, can I do this and this? Sort of. Now it does have some weirdness going on, but technically that works. So I think that's what we're gonna do. I think that's the plan. So take all of this out, take all of this out, take all that out, and take you out for a second because I need to see the zoning. And for the love of whatever, I don't remember exactly what my measurements were, but we'll figure it out. I think it was something like this and something like this. I think it was a connection there and a connection there. And then not that at all. We connect those bits. We can take the scaffolding back out. We take out these bits. And then basically this. Now we go in, we grab these guys, which, oh boy. Oh, what have I done? I think I needed those other straight sections so I can actually get the curve right on all of this. That's important to remember. There is a curve that we want on these sections of road, just ever so slightly. Then you go that way, you go that way. I think that's as good as it's going to be. To be honest, I really think that's about as good as it's going to be. And I'm okay with that because it gives me my weird looking tram thing. So that, and I mean, do I want to curve these? Not really. But I think I'm going to, just to make it look a little better, because it suddenly doesn't have like as much of the weird like Z fighting going on if I curve these guys. So curve you to there, curve you to like there. And I guess that's fine. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. We're going to curve these guys out and curve you to about there as well. And it looks fine. It looks all right. That can also, that also means this entire middle section of the roundabout can now be 3 lanes, which is going to be, oh, for God's sake, which is going to be better than just 2. We do kind of need to go back in and just fix this guy, because that is not quite what I'm looking for there. Oh, for God's sake. I just want my roads, man. I just want my roads. You and you, roads. And then you go that way. You go that way and that way. You're going in there. You're going out there. And now we do priorities. Now we do traffic, and everything should be beautiful. And it's not letting me automatically do this because I've confused it, I think. But that should be fine, I think. Yeah, that should be fine. I'm sure that'll be fine. Oh man, this was more of a project than I expected it to be. Wasn't really intending on doing anything like this today, but you know, I think it's interesting. That's what I'm going to describe it as. I think it's interesting. So we've got the giveaways all set up. We probably want to say that the trams are going to give way to traffic. I think that's going to be quite important. So let's make sure that that is the way these are all set up, because I think, yeah, I think the traffic is going to be more important than the trams. Let's see how it goes. Let's have a look. So the tram's going to run straight through. In fact, you know what? The traffic doesn't have to give way because none of the traffic's U-turning. That's beautiful. Oh, also power. That's going to be something that they're going to want that. So there we go. That'll give them a power connection. The trams are doing their thing. They go up and over, which I adore. It would be interesting if we sunk them down instead of raising them up, but I've just spent however long building this. So I think, to be brutally honest, yeah, that's going to stay. I've also messed this up because I think my, snapping was turned off. All right. Bulldoze that. Bring you to here. Connect you. And now everything should be okay, I think. Why are you still flashing at me? Oh, it's because there's a pylon there. Okay, there we go. So now everything's connected. Now no one's complaining. This is doing nothing right now? Not enough buyers for products. Oh yeah, we probably want to have a way to move more stuff. Do we also not have enough power anymore? No, we don't. All right. Well, we'll throw another power plant over here. We'll sort of put it on the corner there. And we don't have enough money for a fourth one. Hopefully we're not going to need a fourth one. But this, I like this. I am quite pleased with this. I think this is weird looking, but I like it. And that's what's important. Even if it's completely unnecessary and purely for the aesthetics, I like it. I also like the idea that I could potentially go in there with keys and make it look more supported than it currently is, because as completely unnecessary as that is something I would really like to do. I've got to be honest, especially with like this one, with this like sea wall right here. We could do, oh boy, what am I doing? Why am I doing this? We could do this. We could do, oh no, we could do this. We could do this and this. So now we have that in there. Can I just raise it up? Oh my God, I can. Oh my God, that actually looks kind of cool. Oh no. What have I done? Why am I doing this? Why am I doing this? Oh no. This is so unnecessary. This is so unnecessary, but I'm actually really enjoying it. Can I snap it to that height, please? Please let me snap it to that height. Oh, there. Oh, that's so cool. It didn't line up perfectly. I don't think it's not a perfect shape, but it's kind of cool. It's kind of interesting. I kind of like it. I like it a lot, actually. Yeah, I'm actually really pleased with that. I've got to be completely honest. I'm really, really quite pleased with that. Can I make sure that I'm only grabbing nodes? I was going to wrap up this episode right, like, as soon as I was done with what I was doing here, but there we go. Oh, why is that doing that? Hold on. I need to, like, move it. There we go. Oh, no, stop doing that. I need it to stop doing that, because if it does, what I can do is I can bring the terrain up to that height. So I can bring the terrain up, and we can put, like, a thing in there. We could detail in here. I don't know what we're going to detail it with, but we could detail it with something. And that's exciting. So let me grab, like, this bit. We'll kind of, like, flatten the terrain out. And now, if I move these guys and snap them back... Oh, look at that. Look at that. That's kind of cool. That's actually kind of cool. You gotta be honest. You gotta admit, it's kind of cool looking. I'm really, really pleased with that. I need to put some trees on it or something. That's so cool. All right. Oh, I've missed City Skylines. I've missed City Skylines. Sorry. I was gonna leave it there, but I wound up giggling at this stupid looking roundabout. Okay, yeah. That's gonna do us for today. Thanks for watching, everybody. I don't know if I outroed the last video, but I'll outro this one. It's been an absolute pleasure as always, and as always, I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.